Above and beyond care is something I see our team do every single day in every way. To be able to meet a need before someone even realizes that it's a need of theirs. And when we look at Leah and Gilles, I mean, that's the perfect example of above and beyond care.
My parents met in Sudbury, Ontario at a dance.
Mom was about 19 years old, and I think Dad was about 21. Mom studied to become a teacher, and Dad was military. Their paths from there just were on the same trajectory throughout their lives. They traveled globally. They were very involved, but they were involved together. It was a partnership.
From 2018 to 2021, I was a hospice volunteer. My grandmother was in town at the time of the open house, and she wanted to come to see it. And so I was able to give her a tour of the facility. And at the end of it, she turned and looked at me and she said, "Wow, I would like to die here."
At that time, my mother was well, my father was well. And so when she became terminal, and then my father, he also joined her with his own terminal cancer, then began the journey of how do we prepare for end of life.
Our team saw Leah come and get admitted, and they learned pretty quickly that her husband wasn't here. Why is this couple not together when they've been together for over 64 years? And our team immediately said, absolutely not, we're doing something about this.
Everybody should be entitled to the care that is available through the hospice community.
Once coming to hospice, I could actually just relax, and suddenly my role became a daughter again, rather than a caregiver.
There was almost this weight lifted from our shoulders.
I'd say 75% of the care here is actually directed towards patients' families.
Staff here are exceptional at finding out from families and the resident or patient what is important to them and what can they do to support them.
One day I came in and my grandmother and I were speaking, and she turned to me and she said, "Nicole, we're doing a spa day."
Our team was able to arrange a girls' night, spa night, filled with their favorite drinks.
She wanted milkshakes and they made us milkshakes.
Spa music, the aroma of the spa.
We just had a day of relaxing and laughing, and it felt normal.
The donations are extremely important for us to be able to continue to operate and provide that exceptional care.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that pretty?
All the stuff Mom wanted to pass on to other people. Both of them came from very humble beginnings. It taught me an important lesson about that it doesn't take huge sacrifice to help out others.
If there was someone else who needed something, then you definitely gave something that you had. And that's what she said, oh, it has to go to someone who can use it. So Hospice Thrift Store was the ideal place for it to go.
We had, very touching conversations, meaningful conversations, and being able to say, I love you. You can never say that enough time to your parents.
That philosophy of care, patient and family, is something that's always been a part of hospice care.
It's still a bit surreal for me that it happened and that it happened at hospice. It's different being someone that worked here compared to somebody that was experiencing it firsthand with a loved one.
What are the odds that, a couple is going to be, at the end of their lives due to two distinct separate illnesses and die within 48 hours of one another? It makes you think, there are powers beyond, the powers that be beyond ours, I think, sometimes.
I don't know how to express or to say how important it was for my parents.
Leah and Gilles were able to have their love story continue right up to the moment they died.
Without the existence of hospice, none of those things would have happened.
My grandparents met as young adults and they fell in love, and thanks to Hospice Halifax, they ended life in love.